This next guy coming to the stage I love. We've worked together a bunch. You may have seen him on VH1's Best Week Ever. Please welcome to the stage, Yiannis Psaroudis.
I'd have been up here sooner, but that whole intro was made up. I didn't know who the hell he was talking about. Like, oh shit, I thought I was next. So hello, New York. Hi. Wow, you really are pretty. You can't fully tell from the back of the house. Wow, this is my 7th time performing at Caroline's, which, well, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I think that kind of proves that I am one funny guy. Or I give a halfway decent blowjob. Sit still, we'll figure out which it is. Either way, though, I'm excelling at something that I love to do, which I think makes me a winner. Potentially also a slut, but definitely a winner. No, seriously, though, I will do just about anything for stage time. Some of you may have seen me at the People's Improv Theater performing naked stand-up comedy. Oh yeah, we were really naked, not like that poser Jamie Oliver, that wannabe naked cowboy guy. And that gig really paid off because I wound up getting another job from it. It turns out a local chapter of a fraternal organization known as Men Au Naturel is celebrating their 25th anniversary this June, and they want me to perform. Yeah, so, you know, Margaret Cho has a huge Korean American following. Dimitri Market's big on the college circuit. Kathy Griffin has the gays in her pocket. But me, I am wildly popular with nudists. No, seriously, naked people think I'm a stitch. In fact, if you're not enjoying yourselves right now, I highly recommend you take off all your clothing. No, go ahead. Caroline's won't mind. Nobody? Okay, well, I'm going to take that as further evidence that I am one funny guy, or you all hate your own bodies more than you hate me. Either way, I take it as a compliment, so thank you. Namaste. There was some backlash from that show, though. Not everybody in my family thought that it was cute that I performed naked. In fact, one of my relatives, who I shall remain unidentified, took the time to sit down and write me a letter to tell me how much he or she is completely disgusted with my lifestyle. Because, you know, naked stand-up comedy is not just a gig. It's a lifestyle, it's a philosophy, it's a way of life. Usually after I finish my shift at the Naked Stand-Up Comedy Factory, I swing by the Naked Stand-Up Comedy Market and pick up some naked stand-up comedy snicks and snacks. And then I head home to my naked stand-up comedy apartment, which is furnished entirely from Ethan Allen's naked stand-up comedy collection. No, seriously, and all of the gay people in the audience can back me up on this. You can be a vegetarian, pot-smoking, Harley-riding, Quaker Sufi supermodel shaman living in a commune, but if a straight person steps to you talking about lifestyle, they mean you gay. Okay, you gay. She went on to, or he, none of my family watches this shit anyway, it doesn't matter. Went on to ask me if my parents are ashamed of me. Can you believe that? Are my parents ashamed of me? For what? For being an artist? For overcoming my inhibitions? For making people laugh? Are my parents ashamed of me? Hell yes, they are ashamed of me. Are you kidding me? God, let's set aside for a moment the fact that I have a college degree and speak 4 languages, but choose to spend my evenings telling jokes in a basement, and focus instead, no offense, on a little timeline that my mother likes to call Yiannis' Shame Spiral Scrapbook. Let's start with 1979, age 8. I perform, much to the surprise and horror of my parents, what can only be described as the world's first hula hoop striptease. 1983, I cut up my pajamas so that I can look more like Alex from Flashdance. 1984, I go to 8th grade dressed like Roger Taylor from Duran Duran. It's not Halloween. 1987, I auditioned for our Lily White church choir with super R&B duo Peaches and Herbs Reunited, which I have taken the liberty of translating into Spanish for no particular reason. I sing both parts. And let's not forget 1990 when I came out as a big fat homo. So if the question is, are my parents ashamed of me? I would have to say, hell yes. But if the question is, does the fact that I got naked and told a couple jokes have anything to do with it? I would have to say, hell, I don't really know. Speaking of making my parents proud, though, last month I flew to LA and did a pilot. Thank you. They were really excited too. Until this point, I had predominantly done flight attendants, with the occasional baggage handler or TSA agent thrown in, because, I mean, if they're frisking you, you might as well, right? So they saw it as a real, like, step up, you know, like their baby boy was finally getting somewhere. They were happy, you know, whatever. Anyway, thank you. You've been a great audience. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Yiannis Psaroudis!